hello, it's 30 minutes. That's all I know. My name is Max.
My name is Lex.
My name is Enrique.
And my name's Val.
And we're going to talk about, what are we going to talk about today?
The hype around you guys bringing your DSs and your Game Boys and bringing back the nostalgia.
I know you're old, but you don't have to go that old.
Whoa, why are you calling her old, bro? Wait, how old are you?
I'm 23.
She was
That is not old, bro. 23.
He's pretty old.
23 is not old. Your brain isn't even finished developed. Isn't even finished developing.
How old were you when the DS original came out?
I don't remember. When did it come out?
I think 2006.
2006, I was 5.
5.
Yeah.
Old, dude.
Because I did have the original DS at some point before I got my 3DS. And it was the red one. But I don't know where it went. I don't know what happened to it. I think I lost it somehow. And then that's where my mom felt bad. And she was like, I'll get you the new one. And then I got the 3DS.
Oh, you lost the original DS.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Is it worth like a lot now?
No.
Oh.
It's actually it's actually worth like kind of. It's like a little bit more than when I got my DS Lite for, like 108, what I just saw.
Uh-huh.
Because the problem you had with the old, like the original DSs, is that the top would fall off because the hinges weren't made that well.
Mm-hmm.
So it just fell off.
No, I remember that exactly. I just remember also losing my stylus every single time. And we would buy like little replacements. And it comes in like multiple in one package.
Oh my god, there's an original DS charger and stylus for $40.
Online? Amazon?
Stop looking at OfferUp.
No, it's whatnot. It's actually 52.
Okay, so
When does the DS original came out?
That's what I'm looking at.
I'm checking.
What were you guys' go-to games?
Oh,
Mario.
there is this
2004.
Oh, it's 2004. Never mind.
There's this game. I don't know if it came out on the DS or not, but it was the DS or the 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like a Hotel Transylvania game, and I used to love that game. But I like. Have you guys ever played the Lion King
No.
game? Well, it was like
Yeah.
that, where like it was so like it was just like so hard to like play. It was like I need to go back and play it because like
Well, that's like the one that I have of Aladdin. The Lion King.
the Aladdin.
It's part of that set. It was in arcades. It was Aladdin, Lion King, and another one.
Oh, but like my sisters had DSs before me. I think there were 2 DSs, and then there were like 2 burgundy ones, and they had them, and then one of them like the bottom screen it like turned off, so like you couldn't see what was going on. You can only see from the top screen. So, but only the other one also worked, and then I think it also had a camera on it. So then they just took pictures on it, and then yeah.
I like taking pictures on it. I used mine because it's so funny. My mom didn't let me have a phone until like 6th grade, but even then it was like a sidekick. So I would go on like Twitter because I used to be like a hardcore fangirl. So I'd go on Twitter
On the DS?
On the DS.
Bro.
And I'd keep tabs of like everything that I was obsessed with, like 5 to 6 Summer and like One Direction and like things like that. Yeah.
You're a One Direction.
I'm a Directioner.
Bro, my first console was a Wii.
Oh yeah, I have the Wii too.
Dude, my first console was an SNES.
What is that?
Super Nintendo.
Oh.
He yeah.
Wasn't that made in like the 70s?
It was
The
made
Super
in
Nintendo
90s.
Entertainment?
It was 90s.
90s. Huh?
Because my dad, he had 2. It was like the boxy and it was like the smooth kind.
Mm-hmm.
And like he had a bunch of games and like he just gave it to us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah.
I had the original Wii too, and then everybody started freaking out when they said that they were gonna explode.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, because they were like, "Oh, the servers are down; they're gonna explode," and like it was like a rumor that it was not safe to have it anymore. But I think we still have ours.
I still have mine. Dude, I remember the PS Vita. I got a PS Vita, and like Val, I would use it on YouTube because I was restricted on YouTube, so I would use it to go on the internet browser, and I would watch YouTube. And I thought I was a little rebel watching Harry Potter anthology videos, bro.
I had like Wii Resort, and we were obsessed.
Oh, I had a bunch of DSs and 3DSs, and I had a Wii. It was like I think a black one with like a bunch of Mario Kart and other stuff, and then my DSs. I had 2 special edition X and Y Pokemon edition. Mine, I took it to school. I got robbed here.
What?
Yeah, I was in the elementary side when I was like really young. I was playing it and I was showing it off because I got it like a couple months before, and then I put it in my backpack because that's like when they put like the little hooks so you could put your backpack so you don't have to carry it everywhere. And then I like put my 3DS XL in there. I come back later, I got robbed. It's like nowhere to be found.
Somebody probably saw you put it in there and like just scoped out the scene.
Yeah,
Sucks.
and then that's why I almost never take off my backpack.
Bro, that reminds me. When I was in I was in 3rd grade, and there was a 6th graders, and I would hang out with this one kid, and I didn't know what grade he was. And he's like, and we would always go to I remember to use the computers for Roblox, you had to read a book for like 30 minutes. So then I went, and we would always do that. And then one day he was like, bro, what grade are you in? And I'm like, 3rd. And then he stopped talking to me because he was a 6th grader. Because I was tall, I guess. Bro, there's so many things that happen over there. Like we were playing dodgeball one time, and I was with my best friend at the time for the whole thing. And we were playing, and I was the last person down. It was like a Rocky story, bro. And this big, tall, black, muscular man. I'm actually not lying. Like I'm being dead, but for real. Like it was like a teenager, and he just came up and said, "You got this, bro. You got this." He hyped me up, and I won.
He didn't win.
I actually won.
He lost.
But this is the sad part. My best friend stopped being my friend because I eliminated his friend. So then I had a dilemma. I eliminated him. And then that kid was faking a knee injury for like a solid 2 months.
Technically, it wouldn't be a dilemma if you already did it. It would be a dilemma if your friend told you before. This guy just doesn't know his how to do English.
My grammar.
Doesn't know how
Why I
to do
failed
English.
grammar.
You felt there's a
grammar.
Oh.
Well, in elementary, you'd have to take grammar. Remember those books? You'd have to.
Oh my god, I
That's
hate
not grammar. That's how to.
No,
that's
you
how to
have
spell.
grammar.
That's how
you
to
have grammar, spelling, and something else.
Most kids didn't even get to the grammar part. They only did spelling.
I had to do grammar, and I sucked at that.
Oh, you know what's funny? I had another DS. It was a 3DS. No, it was just a DS. I forgot what kind. It was a black. And I was really stupid as a kid. So what I did, because it was like really dirty, it was like really dusty. I went to my bathroom. I put it in the sink. And I turned it on. I fried it.
How'd you fry it if it was wet?
Cause what do you mean how'd you?
Electricity
Yeah.
plus water go.
Yeah, because DSs have like a battery, so it holds a charge. And if you introduce water into that, it's gonna fry everything. Because it's gonna put electricity into everything.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's literally what happened to my sister's PSP. Like I saw a TikTok of like this like really, really nice pink PSP, and I sent it to her and I said, "I'm sorry for spilling milk on yours."
You spilled milk on it?
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. She had this cool, really cool game on there that it was the only game that she would let me play, but I don't remember what it's called. I only remember like a certain scene. Like it's like as if it was like a fever dream of me playing, but I've been on a hunt to see what that game was called.
Have you looked at every
Doki
PSP
Doki
game?
Literature Club.
Do not bring that up.
Doki Doki.
Every single PSP video game.
Monica.
Oh, I want to get a PSP and just get a bunch of Hatsune Miku games on there.
Bro, I have a PSP. I have COD.
Okay.
I have Need for Speed. I have the base set basically. I got like COD and Need for Speed. That's it.
I remember like being in a forest and having to collect things.
Forest.
So
Yeah.
what
That
type
really
of
narrows
ritual
it
is
down.
this?
Yeah.
What type of ritual do you be doing in the forest?
I
to go
hear you.
No, for the game, I don't know.
Brandish
And
the
then-
Dark Revenant.
Bro, what I hated about the Game Boy was like the screen was like so faded.
Oh yeah, because they didn't use they didn't have like IPA screens like they
Didn't
do
have the
now.
brightness now.
Yeah, so like it we like literally didn't like make any upgrades to it. They just like let people buy
Like
a little lamp, like a little light, so you can just clip on top of your Game Boy and like flash it down.
Hey,
Was
that's
it
money
50
making.
cent bulletproof G unit edition?
No, it was like
Let me see.
it was like a third person like kind of like simulation. I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm gonna go do a deep dive on this now because I'm like, it's all coming back to me.
Did you ask your sister?
She doesn't remember.
Was it like a GTA game?
No.
Bro, I was a sweat at any game.
But like, would you guys rather the servers stay updated constantly for old games and never play new games again, or would you rather like lose all those games for new games? How we were doing it now.
I feel
because
like
you still have them, but like not online.
I feel like they because there's games like on the Xbox, you could play most of their games, like most of the catalog.
Xbox Live.
Not because of Xbox Live. Even if they like canceled that, like any old Xbox game, they use peer-to-peer like thing. So if you have, I forgot for example, I forgot the name of it, but it's like a Batman and Joker thing. People bought it because like it was really hyped up, and they thought they're gonna be able to play as like Batman or Joker. But it was like, oh, you get to play on like a good team or a bad team. It's like an FPS, and like people like didn't like it, so it crashed, and they closed the servers. So like they stopped selling it, but people are still, there's like a small community still playing it because like they really like the game. There was like a person who's like that tries to play old games like to try to find servers, and like they found out like it was like a really good game. It's just like people wanted to play as Batman or Joker.
I got you. Gotham City Imposter.
Yeah, there.
Gotham City Imposter.
Nah, this game would.
I feel because there's not really a like. I know it's like expensive to keep like old system like running because people are gonna forget about it, and then like when they announce it, cause it's gonna get shut down. People are like, why are you gonna shut this down? There's a lot of people still playing it, which there is, but like most people aren't playing it, and they're still going on to like new consoles, new games.
Yeah, like that crowd isn't as big as I think. Like, I think for my demographic, our thing was like forgetting about our Nintendogs.
Oh.
Yeah, and I don't think I had it. I had the demo. And that's the thing that I loved about the Nintendo shop is that I would just download demos, like so many. And then it was like my cousin that had the actual games. But I think for my DS, I would just play, the demos. And then I got Animal Crossing. But that was like right before I got Animal Crossing on my Switch. Yeah, so I didn't really grow up with a lot of games. I just had my DS, and that was it.
I was gonna say the TF2 community is still going crazy.
Yeah, they actually they gave the TF2 community like the building blocks and how they made the game. They just gave them like the codes.
For real?
Yeah, so now because before Valve did not do anything with TF2 for like a long time. Like they did like an update here and there, but it was like really spaced out, like months and months. And then they just gave out like the code for it. So now people are able to like keep the game alive and like make updates and changes.
That's fire.
I feel like that's what like a lot of people want now for Animal Crossing New Horizons, because they feel like Nintendo just abandoned that community. Like they gave us DLC, which you can, after finishing your island or whatever, you can renovate like other island homes. But other than that, there's not much. Like we don't really get new items. We don't get any other updates. So that's why I stopped kind of playing. And then the other games that I play, it's just kind of not the same anymore.
You're a big Animal Crossing fan?
Oh, obsessed. Like, dude, I have a lot.
New Horizons.
I feel like there's not much you could do with Animal Crossing because it's like, it's not really a story game, but it's not like a multiplayer game. Because it's like you take it at your own pace. So however long you take to do something is however long it's going to take to do the whole game.
Yeah, and like, you can visit each other's islands, but what sucks is that you can't move stuff around if somebody's visiting your island. Like, you can't redecorate, you can't move items out the way. Your island is like set in stone until your visitor leaves.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
The other story reminded me of this one game. The story saying like how they just like turn off servers, so I feel like no one is playing it. Because that reminded me of okay. Your other story reminded me of this one game that I used to play with me and my sisters. It was called Little Big Planet. And then,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like really fun. Like you could go to like multiple worlds, and then we would always play this game. It was this like horror game. It was like this person named Jeff the Killer, and you have to like run from him. And then like it was like super fun. We would just run. We wouldn't even complete it. We would just run around and then like scream at each other. We're like, "What are you doing?" Yeah, and then apparently they shut down the servers because it wasn't for it wasn't
for lack of players. It was
hackers. It was hackers. Right?
It was a new one because they released a new one.
Yeah, they released a new one. They released another Little Big Planet, and they shut down the other servers.
Yeah, but also it was Little Big Planet 3, and then Little Big Planet 3 servers got shut down because of hackers. They started like exploiting the game and started doing stuff, so they had to shut down the servers temporarily, and then after that they just like they just never turned it back on, and then yeah.
Bro, I was gonna say, I remember when I would go to my cousin's house.
All right. Well, we'd
Nintendo
like
Land.
to introduce Anubis, my cousin.
So weirdly.
All right.
I was gonna
Introduce yourself.
Oh, my bad.
I'm 16. I'm a junior. I'm the cousin of Max.
All right. You don't have to be
What's
that
to
weird
say?
about it.
I just took the SAT today.
Loser.
Congrats.
I think I failed.
All right. Well, tell us about your experience with old consoles and games.
The only ever like old console I've ever had was the Wii, probably. Why are you looking at me like
The
that?
DS.
Oh, the DS. I mean, kind of.
That came before the Wii.
Did all you guys have one together and you would play together?
My brother had his own like DS, and me and my sister had to share one. It's kind of annoying. I had this one game. It was like Littlest Pet Shop, I think.
That was a game that I had, Littlest Pet Shop.
was a fire.
Wow, you just unlocked like so much out of it.
A core memory.
Yeah. That I literally forgot about.
I don't remember how the game went though.
Did you have Nintendogs?
I don't think so.
I think you did. I think I took you guys as Nintendogs.
Wait, did I?
I'm pretty sure you guys had Nintendogs.
I don't remember.
I have a Nintendogs, and me and Mattel did not play Nintendogs.
Oh.
Why'd you steal Nintendogs?
I don't think I stole it.
You
I
stole
think,
the Nintendo just to not take care of it.
No, I think they just gave it to me because they didn't use it.
Hmm.
They didn't have a purpose for Nintendogs because they had like other games and stuff. It was like all right. Because I'm in possession of a Nintendo, but I never recall playing it with my brother.
I think my favorite thing to do on the DS though was that message little chat thing.
Pito Chat?
No, is that what it's called?
That's one of them, Pito Chat.
Where like it looks so pixelated and so cutesy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
Bro, that's how I get the huzz in elementary. Hit me up on Picto Chat.
You heard they closed the servers down I think last year.
Yeah, we tried to look at the Dinosaur Office.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even watch it.
No, actually, on Anubis's brothers' DS, on like one of their DSs, there was like a thing you could open, and it's like the Dinosaur Office, and it's like several episodes,
Like all episodes.
but like it's like an actual app, and you can click on it, and it'll probably still work. But yours is like videos you
Yeah.
have stored on.
Yeah, I really want to find out what else was on there. Because I remember like it was weekly that they would update it.
Yeah.
And it would like pop up new like the Dinosaur Office, new music videos, and like something else.
Oh, and to tell him how your brother destroyed his DS.
How did
Not
you
destroyed.
do it?
He played it so much he played it to death.
Are you
What?
serious?
He did.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, let's talk about how you like washed your DS.
I talked
Oh,
about
yeah.
that like a minute ago.
That was funny. I don't remember Angel breaking it.
No, Angel, he didn't break it, but
Well,
like,
I know what you mean.
but he like played it to death. He told me because I got a
Wait, I think you're right.
I got a 3DS XL for my birthday, which I sold to Angel because I didn't have any games for it because my mom took all my games away,
Oh.
and then she proceeded to give them to my cousins in Mexico.
Negative. Continue.
Bro.
And then I sold it to Angel for like I think 150 or like $100. And then he was like, "Why do you need a new DS? Don't you already have one?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I played it to death though. It doesn't show anything on the screen."
Oh, he took mine and Daniel's.
Yeah, he took your guys and also played it to death.
Yeah.
And he-
No, it's still alive actually.
oh really?
Yeah, it just we don't have any game.
Is that why you
I
hate?
was gonna
Is that why you
say-
hate
I-
me?
Bro, you will
I-
laugh memories when you said cousins from Mexico, bro. My cousins blamed me so bad. They had an Xbox 360, and they were talking about how their favorite game was Tony Hawk Pro Skater, right?
I have that on the.
And then when I was little, so they would let me go to their room and like I would go play on them because they lived right in front of my grandma's. And I grabbed the disc like this. I grabbed it like this, like all my hands all on it.
Oh.
I ruined it. as a 5-year-old, and they still bring it up like, bro, you ruined Tony Hawk Pro Skater. So then they gave away the Xbox 360 to their cousins in Mexico.
That just reminded me. There was one time, and like when I was like 7, I think, and then my cousins came over, and then like also on the PS3 we would play Little Big Planet 2, and we can't play it anymore. Not only because of the servers, but also because I got the CDs, and then me and my cousin like. We like ninjas apparently, so I started throwing them like ninja stars. And a Little Big Planet too, I started throwing it like ninja stars. And then like I think like one time where I was coming to go pick it up, I accidentally stomped on it, and then like I picked it back up. And then like literally a day later, I was like, oh, I want to play some Little Big Planet too. So then like I grabbed it, and then I was like, why isn't it reading it? I was like, oh, I wonder why.
Bro, you unlock memories of the PS3. That was my favorite back in the day.
Actually, talking about that, you reminded me also of my PS3.
PS3 was fire.
No, okay, so I was. That's again. I'm gonna say this again. I was a stupid young child.
Yeah.
My dad had a bunch of like because you know how the PlayStation 3 could like read like disc and like movies.
Yeah.
My dad had a bunch of like Super Mario like shows and movies, and I was so impatient. Because I put one in and it was reading it. All right, buddy. I put one in and I started reading it. I like so childish back then, but I was so impatient.
I got you.
That like I put one in and read it. I was like, why isn't it reading? Or like, why isn't it showing up? I get another one. I shove it in. I get another one. I shove 3 in there and it's stuck. So we can't use any more disc on the PlayStation 3. It sucks.
Okay.
I think I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this game. Every time I bring it up, everybody looks at me like I'm crazy. But it's this game from the PS3. It's called Fat Princess.
Oh, I do.
That game
I haven't played it. I know about it.
I played that game.
It is my favorite game ever.
What you know about the rip-off Smash Bros? It had it, Fat Princess. It was called PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, bro.
Bro, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
But basically, it's 2 sides of like a kingdom, and they try to steal each other's princesses, and you have to try to capture your princess again. And they have little traits? Like little traits. So you could be like a healer, you can be a carpenter, you can knock down wood to like rebuild your castle, and basically to get her to both keep like the opposite princess, to keep the opposite princess on their side, on your side, you have to feed her cake. And what's so funny is that while you are around her, all you hear is "I'm hungry." So I think that was like just my favorite game ever. But I think they also took down the servers when you play like online, because I tried to play not that long ago, and then you can't play online anymore.
Yeah, because like Fat Princess wasn't really popular. Not because
it just had a niche community.
Dude,
it was either a really niche community or like a really freaky community.
This was my game right here.
Oh yeah, I remember.
This was the Aura game, bro.
I didn't play that.
You know who I made?
What is that? Like, what is it?
It's basically every single PlayStation game and like a type of a Smash Bros type game. Who did I use?
It's like Smash Bros or what's the one that they released recently on the PlayStation?
Oh, Multiverses?
Yeah, Multiverses.
Oh, this is the guy I would use. I don't even know what game he's from. Cole McGrath?
Yeah, I know.
Infamous?
I think Infamous.
That's who I would use. Bro, I was always scared of Sweet Tooth. I was scared of him as a child. You know who Sweet Tooth is?
No.
He's like a clown with fire hair. And he drives in an ice cream truck. He's from Twisted Metal.
What are these characters?
You guys ever played Mario Kart?
Yes.
Low-key?
No,
I was a
I've
sweat.
never played Mario.
Dude, I hate playing Mario Kart now on my Switch. You know why? I beat the game and it keeps on showing me the cutscene. So there's a cutscene at the end of Mario, but it keeps playing. So every time I play any race, it just keeps on playing, and it's an unskippable 40-minute cutscene.
Unskippable.
So I have to close the game and reopen it every time.
You know what's crazy? Oh, actually, I'm gonna talk about Minecraft. Even though I just brought up.
Minecraft server.
No, like okay, look, no. So
why didn't you hop on?
I'll get you back
yesterday?
for killing oinkers, bro.
no. So basically, I had an Xbox 360, and I had like 3 or 4 controllers, and Anubis came over. When Anubis and her sister and her brother came over, and my brother, we were like there. We go outside, like so. We have a kitchen, and then we have a door to like a little alleyway.
Yeah.
Which is like kind of covered, and basically we had like a stand, a TV, and the Xbox right there.
Is this the story of where it just turned off?
Okay. So like the little plug we had it in was like really bad and like kind of stupid. So like it sometimes just like cut off power. And when we were playing Minecraft, we got so scared because it turned off, and we just ran right inside the house. That we moved it like right in front of the door when we go from the kitchen to the inside or like the outside.
I think it's because we were talking about like Hero Brian at the time.
Yeah, like because Hero Brian was like really popular at the time. So and like we for some reason made like the Hero Brian shrine to spawn him in.
The TV turned off, and then you're like, no.
No, like believing it would work, and then like we were like, this is like fake and everything. It turned off. We all like screamed and we ran inside.
Dude,
That
I was
would-
the
bro, that would
last
be
ones
scary.
outside.
Yeah, we were the last one.
So I'll tell y'all, bro, because they already know. But in Minecraft, bro, I have a addiction to the pigs in Minecraft, bro.
Okay, so we're gonna skip this guy's story.
Don't even get
Alright.
him started on the
No.
wankers, dude.
Back, bro, for killing
oinkers?
oinkers the second
Yeah,
edition.
okay, so basically he started we have like a minute left. Well,
I got you.
We have no. Okay, I would say okay. Wait a minute.
But we
So
can, because I want to.
he started a world with his friends. He had a pig named Oinkers. They killed he lost Oinkers. Another Oinkers came. He named the second Oinkers Imposter, and he found the original Oinkers. And then he killed his friend's sheep, a pink sheep.
Oh, you got it wrong. Okay.
Okay, he killed a sheep or something. A sheep walked in front and he killed it.
Oh, you still got it wrong.
Then he had like a whole family of Oinkers, and then they died.
Okay, no, let me explain. So basically, I had oinkers. Then oinkers died in the explosion of 1864, where,
He had a whole
where a
timeline.
creeper blew up, killing oinkers and Grandpa Oinker.
All right, that's about all the time we have for this podcast. We would like to thank you for joining in, Anubis, and thank you for having us in your thing.